Hey guys, it's Jovi and welcome back to my channel. Welcome back, welcome back, welcome back. How are you all doing today? I hope you are having an amazing day. I know I am. Before we begin today's live stream of Pretty is Political, I would like for you to don't forget to like this video on your way in. Okay, like it now because you might forget to like it later. Subscribe to my YouTube channel and follow me on my other social media platforms. Okay. The link is in the description. Support the brand, support the channel. It is thoroughly appreciated. So, hello everyone. I see y'all in the chat. I see you in the chat. This weekend has been bananas. I want to start off by saying this weekend has been a lot. And we're going to get into this weekend and everything that transpired tomorrow and Wednesday. Okay. If you did not notice, I have scheduled our live stream from now on in advance. Okay. And I guess that's what today's video is about. Okay. Discipline and freaking structure. Okay. I'm gonna be honest with you. We had this conversation a little bit last week. We kind of have it a lot, but I'm really trying to focus and lock down on it. Okay. And I'm gonna be honest with y'all today. Like, I be burnt out. I be burnt out. Okay. The news be burning me out. Trying to come up with topics every freaking day is burning me first thing in the morning, wearing me out. It's stressful. It's exhausting. Okay. So from now on, we will be doing live streams Mondays, Wednesdays, and Fridays. Okay. On Tuesdays and Thursdays, I will be uploading a video. I will be uploading videos at 11 or noon. Okay. You know, I've been taking this class. So, and it starts at noon. So when the class is over, we'll get back to our noon lives. Okay. But for now, it's going to be at 11 because I'm taking this class. Okay. So just bear with me for now. All right. But again, I want to talk to y'all about the importance of structure. Okay. Just in your life. And I'm not just talking about on the channel. I'm talking about in life. Okay. Like I said, I've said this before, I'll say it again. 2026 is a new year. Okay. And we need to do, oh, I thought that was something else. We need to do new freaking things. Okay. I feel like, and we're going to have this conversation. Y'all been here long enough. Y'all remember me pre 2020, if you've been here long enough. And now, pre 2020, I was a different person. You know, we were all kind of different people. The world stopped, the world changed. And I don't think a lot of us fully got out of that pause. You know, like it adjusted a lot of things in our lives, like shit, even our closets. If we're going to be honest, you know, I have more sweatsuits now than I ever did pre 2020. Okay. And like I said, that needs to change. I used to be up here, I used to be on here 2, 3 times a day pre 2020, you know, and I freaking loved it. And I want to get back to that space. Okay. So, again, as time may go on, I may decide to start doing more, you know, get back to the 5 days a week live. But for right now, I'm trying to do what I can do and that I can stick to. Okay. I can stick to 3 days. Okay. Without it stressing me the hell out, especially if I plan them beforehand, like I did today. That's why I'm saying tomorrow, I'm not going to disrupt my plans because Orangina is a psychopath. Okay. Is a sociopath. We'll get into that. Plus, I'm trying to readjust. We already know I changed the channel name. I'm trying to garner more brand deals. I'm trying to do more things. So we kind of got to level out a little bit. Okay. So I hope y'all fuck with me enough to stick around while we level out a little bit, you know, be a little bit less aggressive. Be a little bit more brand safe, if you know what I'm saying. Okay. I need to pay bills. All right. And we need to get into that position again where this YouTube is what pays my bills. Right now it's not. Okay, so when this YouTube, we can pull this YouTube to the point where I can be okay with this alone, then you know I might be happier. But again, sometimes, and again, like I told y'all, the 5 days a week, they're trying to come up with some topics, sometimes, and I had to reevaluate, because sometimes we be doing so much, but like it's not structure, and structure is like very important. Like I said before, like just me planning out these live streams already for the week has decreased my anxiety immensely. Okay, I be so anxious in the morning sometimes, trying to figure out what we're going to talk about. Is it a good enough topic? Are y'all going to care? Are people going to care? Is it going to get views? It's exhausting and it stresses me out. So it's just in life, having some structure, you know really helps, especially somebody like me. I like to wing it. I like to, go. I don't have too many scripts. I got a little bit of, a little scripty now, just to keep me aligned on what I want to speak about without me going off on a fucking tangent like I normally do and forget what the fuck I'm talking about. Okay. And reinventing yourself like I'm trying to do, I don't even call it reinventing myself. Let me back up, because we spoke about pre-2020, right? I don't consider what I'm attempting to do right now, reinventing myself, because reinventing yourself implies that you're trying to become a new person. I'm not trying to become a new person. Okay, I'm trying to be the person that I was for the first 40 years of my life. For the first 40 years of my life, I own maybe one pair of sweatpants. Okay, now I own way too much sneakers that I don't even know why I started. I don't comprehend why I own Jordans. I'm gonna be honest. I've never owned. I owned one back in the day, and I was like, why do I have these? This is so get. And I got rid of them. Okay, I have not. I'm 45 now. Lord, whew. But for 40 years of my life, I was a certain type of person. And I'm just trying to get back to the person that I was. Okay. She was my best me. And I feel after, everything that occurred, the exhaustion of it all. We're going to get into, a lot of that as well tomorrow. I have a video that I'm posting tomorrow about the exhaustion of all of this shit and what it has done to us. Okay. But the exhaustion of it all altered us a little bit. It altered us. And I'm just trying, like, we're at this point 6 years post, and I'm just trying to get me and hopefully y'all back to the best us, because I really feel like the best us, kind of, to an extent. Yes, we have grown, yes, we have matured, etc., etc., but I feel like the best me in general, and like how I showed up in my life, was pre 2020, before the insanity. Okay. Now I'm gonna tell y'all what I'm up to. Okay, I already told y'all I started back working out. Okay, I used to just do it 5 days a week. Okay, the same workout, kind of the same workout, and I used to wear myself out. Right, I just used to do it because I loved it. But again, I have to have structure. Even in my workout, I have to have structure. So I came up with a new workout routine. If I have not told y'all, let me tell y'all what's up. I'm back to lifting only 3 days a week. 2 days on my bottom, 1 day on the top. I used to do that shit every day. Okay. I used to do that shit every day. All right. Real shit. If we're gonna be honest. Because I love the feeling. Okay. But the end result of that was fucking exhaustion all the time. After I work out, I come home, I have to take a fucking nap. And I'm not trying to do that. I'm trying to be more fucking productive. I'm waking up earlier. I started last week, but I'm, really locked myself into it this week. waking up earlier, preparing myself, getting dressed, putting on my makeup again. I used to do this even if I didn't have anywhere to go. I used to do this every day. Well, I had somewhere to go because if you do your makeup, you're going to find somewhere to go. Okay. But back to working out. So I'm in the gym 3 days a week. The other 2 days, I have signed up for um, a Pilates yoga class. Okay. First thing in the fucking morning to get me going. Okay. So I'm going to take that once a week. I started accumulating classes. I guess you gotta buy the classes. I started accumulating classes because I'm trying again take that once a week, and I'm trying to take it sold out. But I believe by like Wednesday somebody gonna drop out of the class, okay? And I'm trying to take a samba class. Okay, I'm trying to take a samba class. I tried to buy it last week. Y'all know I got robbed, so I got my money back last week, right? So I tried to buy it last week, and when on Thursday, Friday, the class was sold out. It's all right because the class starts this week. I'm hoping by Tuesday, by tomorrow, Wednesday, somebody drops out of the class because you need I think they have a 24 or 48 hours before the class starts to drop out. So I can enroll in a class. It's a 6-week class, but I feel like just doing those things will get me out of the house. Will allow me to have a destination, meet new people, engage, have somewhere to go on a Thursday or Friday night, and again, I could also take more classes at the dance school, but have somewhere specific to go and meet people and dance and exercise and just commiserate with the people who are in the classes, are in the dance class, or in the yoga or Pilates. They offer both. So I'm trying to figure out, I might take one week, one the next week. I don't know yet. Get to know people, engage. Because I go to the gym a lot. I used to go to the gym a lot. And for the most part, there's a bunch of men in the gym, and I don't want to engage with those hoes. Okay. So I figured if I balance everything out and go to a Pilates class, go to a dance class, I might meet some nice women that I might want to engage with, go grab some coffee with. I have friends, but I've always loved gathering associates. I'm the queen of just gathering associates, and just people like me when they meet me. Y'all know y'all like me. And just engaging, networking, and just creating a larger community, because I feel like in the last couple of years, it kind of, I still got my friends, but people got lives and shit, and I feel a little isolated. Okay, so that's what I'm doing involved with the workout. Okay, am I just scheduling and making sure I wake up at a certain time and get to moving at a certain time, and not just waiting to the last minute because I don't know what I'm going to talk about today, so I'm stressed and and it's stressing me out and all of that. I'm not trying to do that no more. Like I said, get to sleep earlier, wake up earlier. I'm still taking my vitamins from Black Girl Vitamin. If you were going to get your vitamins, use the code Jovi, support your girl. But also, I just ordered my second official set. Okay, they're supposed to come here today. Okay, so they're supposed to be delivered today. I ordered a whole nother set. And the people who DC and Empress, I'm going to go to the post office this week. I have errands to run today. I might try to make it to the post office today or tomorrow. I'm going to the post office this week. I got my money back. I'm going to send out y'all packages. The packages are wrapped up, taped up. I just need to print out the labels and take it to the post office. I will get it to you. I am sorry. And thank you for your patience and not cussing me out. I appreciate y'all patience. Okay. But yeah, I ordered another set of vitamins because I do feel that they have given me the energy, mentally, the focus to even want to push, you know? because I was feeling stuck and I didn't know how to unstick myself. But my mind, I feel like my mind has gotten a lot clearer. Okay. Them vitamins is important. Okay. We spoke about the refining the content schedule. I hope to see y'all when we do the lives. And I hope even on Tuesdays and Thursdays when I drop a video at noon that y'all still tune in. Okay. Um, Listen, discipline is not punishment at this point. It's protection. I have to protect my mental health, okay? Because I just can't do it no more. And I need to do something here, or else I got to do something somewhere else, you know? Um Also, last but I don't think it's not least, um I've told y'all before, I'm waking up earlier to get myself together, to make sure I do my makeup, to make sure, I do my hair. Y'all see me more in bonnets than the last 3 months than I have ever been on here, ever. Okay. And again, I'm just trying to, I have hair coming. Side note, I have hair coming. Okay. We're going back to black. Okay. We're going to black. Okay. I have hair coming. It is taking its sweet fucking time. It's processing. I was hoping it would have been done today, but here we are. Okay. But I will have my hair coming, and hopefully by the end of the week, or if not, at least by next week, my hair will be done and I will stop wearing these damn hats. But I do love a good hat. So I might still wear a hat because I do love a good hat. Okay. I don't like sneakers, but I do love a good hat. Um Hold on. I just want to make sure I hit everything I wanted to hit before we get into whatever conversation y'all want to have. Um so like I told you, I'm really focusing on growth. So we have to shift. Okay. I cannot be, even though we grandma'd up, and y'all know exactly what I mean when I mean what I mean, and I mean what I say. Okay. Y'all know what I mean. Okay. Um, but we have to work on me. I have to work on, again, my standards and content. I can't just be going off. I can in members only. Okay. In members only, I'll go off. But on our regular smegular content, I have to keep it at least kind of brand cute. I got to start attempting to keep it at least a little brand cute. Um, Working on our standards in dating. Y'all, I'm thinking, I'm really contemplating. No, I have decided. By this summer, I will I will start dating again. Because we know I'm not dating per se. I'm just, I'm chilling. But by this summer, I want to start dating again. I don't know if the world continues. We'll get into that tomorrow and Thursday. Because at the end of the day, everything is going to shit. Again, I'm going to get into it in my video that's going to drop tomorrow and more on the live stream on Thursday. Everything is going to shit. We can't control none of this. We cannot control none of this. Okay? None of it. I don't know what the heck will happen. I'm from New York. I had to have a whole conversation with my daughter this morning. I have it kind of often, especially when wild shit happen. But like, what to do if something pops off while she's at school or at her sport, about not taking a train, about walking it. And she's like, Mom. And I had to be like, I walked it on 9/11. Trucked it. You just got to do what you got to do. And had to, let her know when you get to the bridge, which bridge to take, because which bridge is shorter to get across in an emergency. The world is going to shit. Cool. But that don't mean we have to take it all in. I'm exhausted. But, again, with what happened in 2020, fuck 2020. It's been longer than that. It's just a compiling stack of whatever the fuck it's been, and it has exhausted us again. I'm going to talk about that in the video I'm posting tomorrow, just so you have a prelude of what we're discussing. But we can't allow it. I won't allow it anymore to affect us negatively. So I'm still going to do what I got to. I'm going to take in the information like I do, but so I'm just aware, let y'all be aware, but we can't make it, fuck the day up for us or fuck the week up for us or the month up for us. Because what coulda, shoulda, woulda happened. Because guess what? What shoulda, coulda, woulda happened gonna happen any fucking way. At the end of the day, we did our part, and we have no control in this. These people need to figure out what they gonna do. And while they figuring out what they gonna do, I'm gonna take my ass to the gym. I'm gonna take my ass to Pilates. I'm gonna take my ass to my little dance class and samba it up. I'm dead ass serious. I'm gonna wake up. Like I've been on a nail break for these last since November. I'm going to go back to my nail guy, but every time I do my nails, when I'm finished, it's like it's a routine we have. It's like we just do it all the time. He do it, and I'll be like, oh, somebody love me. I look like somebody loved me again, because I my nails don't look like shit no more. And I just feel like even in whatever the fuck is going on, we need to look like somebody loves us again. Even if it's just yourself. Because half the time I'm saying it's really myself. Like, oh, it look like somebody love me again. It's me. I'm the one that paid to go get these nails done. I love me again, okay? But just, putting ourselves first, especially in this shit. I've had the discussion before, and I've told y'all, and I've asked y'all, and y'all figured this out before. During the last Great Depression, they was out here fucking up the world. They was out here doing wild shit. But what were Black people doing? We were going through the Harlem Renaissance. We were evolving artistically and socially, and we were building brownstones all over the America. I mean, well, all over New York. I know New York, a lot of New York history. We were doing all this spectacular shit. And now I feel like we need to get back. I need to get back. So hopefully you come along with me to get back to doing all of this spectacular shit. To as a if we want to call it a distraction, if we want to call it, isolating ourselves from the foolishness, whatever we want to call it, not letting that shit fuck us up and focus on our growth, whatever you want to call it. We need to focus on that to keep our mental together, to keep our health together, because we're already kind of prepared. We got our rice. I got bags of rice. We got our beans. I've made videos. If you're new here, go back and look about the things we need to survive in case shit go to shit. Okay? I got my generator. I got a bunch of shit. So we're not worried about that. These people are trying to figure that out right now. We figured that out already. So now we're just figuring out how to not, I guess, lose our minds or bring our minds back to our better selves. Let's say that. Yeah. So yeah, like I said, standards and content. We used to speak a lot about dating. We're gonna go back to speaking about dating as well. Because again, I'm back in it. Standards in friendship, learn about what's important. And again, business, because I need to get this channel to where I need to get it to. Okay, or else, and like I previously said, I want mainstream growth. I want growth. I want to grow this channel the way I think it can grow to. That's why I changed the name. That's why I'm trying, you know, want new things. You have to the definition of insanity is doing the same thing over and over again and expecting different results, right? So cool. I'm trying to get back to what worked and elevate what wasn't working so I can get to where I want to be. Can't That's why I changed the name. That's why I jumped off with that. That shit stressed me the hell out. But it kind of, because my channel, this, has been Jovi Beauty from before I even started YouTube. When I was just, one of y'all in the comments on other people's video. It's my email was always Jovi Beauty since I made the fucking Gmail, when Gmail first fucking came out. So it was so, that's who I am. That's who I am to the people who know me, So it was hard. Oh, it was hard. Plus, I'm a Scorpio. I'm stubborn. I'm a fixed sign. It's hard for me to change, baby. When I know what I know, I know what I know. And it's hard. And I was able to say, you know what? Push through that shit. I almost had a fucking anxiety attack. I was really in here thinking I was about to have an anxiety attack. I ain't never had one before. Not like that. But I was really in here over changing the damn name. But I did it. And by the next day, the same day, I was still stressed out about it. But by the next day, woosad, because it was the best thing to do. And now we have to continue to do the best thing to do if I want the results that I want to have. And again, I say that's why I had to change to 3 lives a week for right now, because the anxiety of it all was stressing me out. And it will fuck around and make me not even show up because I don't even know what the fuck. I don't. And if I can confirm those 3 days and be like, okay, I'm good on those 3 days. Being here 3 days definitely is better than being sometimey 5 days a week. I got to be real. Stressed out and sometimesy. No, can't do it. Plus, I'm getting too old. I'm not trying to have no stroke. Okay. Again, like I said, so we'll be moving to the 3 intentional lives. Like I said, Monday, Wednesdays, and Thursday. I mean, Mondays, Wednesdays, and Fridays. Tuesdays and Thursdays, I will be posting a video. And the weekends, I will primarily do shorts. And if I feel like going live, they will be members lives only. Because I'm not fucking up the algorithm. I'm not doing it. Okay. So you'll be able to see I will be trying to set up the lives, even with the placeholders from the Friday, from the week before. So make sure and you hit the remind me button or whatever it is. Okay. Yeah. This is no apology because I'm not apologizing. Just so you know. Okay, I got to do what's best for me, for the channel, and in a world full of chaos, I need some sort of structure. I can't let this shit fuck me up. All right? Now, those are my notes. What do y'all have to say? We got like 30 minutes before my class. Okay? Let's jump into the comments. Just real quick. Hello, everyone. Thank you for coming. Don't forget, like I said, to like this video, subscribe to the YouTube channel, follow me on my other social media platform. I'm Jovi Beauty on all platforms. Please follow, please subscribe. Like I said, I have a video that will be posted tomorrow. Okay, so look out for it. It will come. I'll drop it at noon. Okay, so look out for that. And like I said, our noon lives are now 11 a.m. until I finish this class. I'm taking this class, all right? And it's at noon every fucking day. Okay, so Just hold with me until this class is over, and then we will be back at noon. Because I like noon. Noon is lunchtime hours, okay? Noon in New York is 9 o'clock California. I think it's a great time. Hey DC, how are you? How are you? She's uploaded content and listening. Um, Justin said, I hit 40 and I'm rethinking if this is the life I want to live. I've been trying to do what I'm supposed to do. I'm exhausted. I comprehend you. I am exhausted. Well, I'm feeling a lot better now, but I was exhausted for a while. I just turned 45 like 3 months ago. I get it. That's why I'm trying to do my structure. I used to be able to, again, lift every fucking day. I used to be out here really doing that shit every fucking day. After 40, like that shit wore me. And I used to be okay. I ain't even gonna hold you. I used to be able to do that shit and be okay. Fine. After 40, I'm fucking exhausted. I'm stressed out. I haven't had hot flashes since I started taking my vitamins, but a bitch was having hot flashes. I could hardly sleep. My sleep be all messed up because I'm waking up panting, hot, cold, but sweating. Just too much. That's why I'm saying discipline. This is the discipline era for me. I need to get it together. I'm 45. Focus. Because it's not as it was when I was 25 or 35. That's why structure is important. And that's why I'm trying to be more structured now and speak about it to y'all, because maybe you might be doing shit willy-nilly and it's like you're not even thinking about it. Like I didn't think about the working out, how I knew, I thought about it, but I didn't really, I was going back and forth about, but but my subscribers are used to me going 5 days a week. Can I really do 3 days? Oh my God, I'm going back and forth with my friends, but with everybody, like, I don't know, da, da, da. But then I thought about it, and it's like, if I can guarantee 3 days are better than I don't feel like it 5 days. And I might fuck around and miss a couple of days any fucking way. Or fuck around and miss the week because I'm stressed the fuck out about what the fuck. So at the end of the day, the structure of it all makes it a lot easier. Even with my notes. Look, I've got notes. Y'all know I don't have no notes. I don't got no damn scripts beforehand. It just come from the top. And a lot of the shit still come from the top. But now I'm writing, I got points. Before I would just remember points or just have the topic written down so I know, okay, I'm talking about this today. And go and go off. Which is great, which I do love, engaged with y'all, all of that shit. But again, we trying to go mainstream, a little more mainstream, get more deals and all of this shit. Gotta focus a little bit. I told y'all, I woke up this morning. Normally Monday morning, I would be stressed the fuck out. What am I talk about today? What's interesting? Should I talk about this? Should I talk about that? I already knew what I was going to talk about. I had an open slot, and based off what I know I'm going to do for the week, I'm able to pull in what happened over the weekend and be able to make content about that tomorrow. And it's in line with what I was going to do on Wednesday anyway. So boom. So did I wake up stressed the fuck out? Did I wake up, oh, should I switch today's topic to another day and then do because all the shit that happened this weekend? The content will always be there. People gonna be making content about what happened this weekend for a while. I gotta go pick up my contacts in a few. because I told y'all my contacts. I reward them. I paid for them last week. They came in. I gotta go pick up my contacts in a few. Make sure my eyesight is good. Go schedule my glasses appointment while I'm at it. Maybe I could do it at the same time. I don't know. But especially after 40, I need the structure. Or let me say need the structure. Because I used to be a little structured. Hold on, let me put you in timeout, Papa. She said I ordered more vitamins too. They came last week. I feel good, and I damn sure ordered more because I was like, I feel good. I ain't gonna hold you. I feel good. DC said she's about to do a smoothie challenge. Okay. Beverly says, I'm so exhausted, but I know I have to keep pressing forward. I know, Beverly. I know. And I guess that's the thing. It's like I was so exhausted, but I know I had to keep going and going. And it stresses, it's stress. It adds to the stress that you already stressed. You're already stressed, and then we got to add in more fucking stress. You know? So to me, in my mind, that is one of the main reasons I had to add some structure to the shit. To take away some of that fucking stress. To take away some of that damn exhaustion. Because I know what I'm talking about already. Because I already know what I'm about to do before I do it. Because I set it up already. I figured out a way to, and give myself some procedures to alleviate that shit. Because it's exhaustion, and exhaustion and stress gives you wrinkles. I'm serious. You gain weight. You get wrinkles. Stressing the fuck out. Girl, I was so stressed. I didn't even realize. If you do know, I love the skin. I got a good number of skincare. I was so stressed out. I did not realize that I was only putting face cream on my face. Like I stopped for like a good 2 months without me even realizing. I stopped putting on my eye cream. I stopped putting on my tone, stop using my toner. In the same amount of time, I'm standing in the same area with all this shit. Probably would have took 2 minutes, but I'm just so mentally exhausted, after you wash your face, whatever. I just put on the face cream, the night cream, whatever, called it a fucking day. Wasn't putting on no serum. I love a face oil. I live for it. I got dry skin. I live for a face oil. I live for it. I don't remember the last time I opened my face oil besides this week. I started back this weekend because I was like, with my mind clear, I was able to think when I was standing there, and I'm like, wait a minute. And then I, started doing other things. So a plan, again, alleviates the forethought, the afterthought, whatever thought. I don't know right now, child. And clears your mind enough to be able to handle other things that you couldn't handle before because your mind is so overwhelmed with this, whatever this shit is. Whatever this shit is. Whether that's, attempting to, for some people, maybe planning your meals. Like I had enough thought to like the last couple of I've been like, what we gonna eat? I didn't even think to take the fucking meat out the fridge. I know what we about to eat the rest of the week. I already figured that shit out. I got to roast the frosting in the fridge. I made turkey wings last night. You know, just the planning of these other things. My workout, my hair, getting my hair because I'm like, okay, I'm about to get my hair done. That's one less thing I gotta do. I took my clothes out last night. I took my clothes out. My mind was so I took this outfit out last night and hung it on the back of the door. I got like little bag hooks. I hooked it on the back of the door. Because I wasn't so because another week I would have been stressing out from last night trying to figure out what I'm gonna talk about, what angle I'm gonna talk about it in. Let's talk about this. So is this gonna be good? People gonna like it. I still, but I had it planned up already. I had my notes I had my notes prepared, all of that shit. So I had the mental capacity to be like, to be calm and remember, girl, when the last time you put on your eye cream? AKA, damn, when I put on my serum? Damn, when the last time I toned my skin? Bam. Then I'm chilling. What I'm gonna wear? Let me prepare my outfit. Y'all like the blue, green, blue? I hope so. Took my I don't know the last time I had my outfit ready. But no, when I travel. I don't know the last time I had my outfit for the next day, pulled the fuck out the day before. I can't tell you the last time, probably 6 years, probably from when the world shut down. I used to do that shit back then. I knew what I was wearing beforehand. Just for a month, just for a random fucking Tuesday. I gotta go run some errands. I got my class in 20, and then after the class, I gotta go get my contacts and run some errands and shit. I already picked out my outfit. I don't know the last time I did that. Because I had the mental capacity to not even just deal with it, like go in the closet and pick it out, but even think to do it. My mind was clear enough to even comprehend. Well, let me pick out my fit. What I'm trying to look like tomorrow. Yeah, y'all know my nails. I don't miss my nails. I don't miss out on my nails. But I needed to take I needed to take a break. Like I said, I'll get out. It's been November. It's fucking March. I'm gonna get them done by the end of probably by like next week. When I get my hair done, I'm gonna get my nails done. Like I said, I'm waiting for my hair to arrive. You know how these hair people do. So I'm waiting for my fucking hair to arrive. But once I get my hair done, then I'm gonna get my nails done. Because once I get my hair done, I'm gonna get my nails done. Okay, DC, that's what's up. Thank you. Yes, if I can be consistently here 3 days a week, is way better than being inconsistent 5 days. Okay. She said ChatGPT and DeepSeek are her friends in gathering topics. Yeah, I ain't gonna hold you. Chat has kept me organized. Chat has kept my me organized. And when I'm like, oh, chat was like, no, because remember what we discussed? And I'm like, oh, all right, focus. And it keep me calmer, it keep me organized. So I can't even hold you. I get it. AI is good for something. They should not be running the world and doing, jobs. But Lord, thank you, AI, for being my personal assistant at this point. Keeping me AI gave me my workout plan like easy. I didn't even have to think about it. Well, I did think about it. I let him, everything I was doing, what I was doing before, and chat was like, girl, no wonder you tired. How you lifting 5 days a week? I swear to God, I love it, but too much. Uh, Nicole said, I'm very avoidant. So for me, structure makes me have to deal with things. Yes. Like I said, wait till the last minute. Like I've now it's like, okay, I'm getting it done. I'm getting it done. And like you said, it forces you to have to deal with it before it gets to the point where now you damn near about to have an anxiety attack. Now you scrambling. Now you trying to figure it out an hour before, 2 hours the day before, some shit. I've been real calm. I've been real calm, especially over the week this weekend. I don't know the last time a weekend has came to pass, especially with all the shit that's happening. Okay, I can't remember the last time the weekend has come to pass, and I wasn't stressed out about what I'm going to talk about next week, or like, trying to keep up with a billion million things to figure out, okay, I could do this on this day, this on this day, this on this day. I already know what I'm talking about. And even like I said, and even with all the foolishness that occurred this weekend, I placed it in areas to talk about, of course, because we got to touch on the things. We still on current topics, current events, and all of that shit. But since I have the structure, I was able to take that and plop it into what I already have set up. So it's not all willy nilly, and it still has a focal point. She said, I had them this week's and tummy aches. I noticed my body not doing how it did in the 20s and 30s either. I agree about the structure needed to be consistent and get it done because living like this, it's not it. It was stressing me out. I feel like I was gaining wrinkles. I feel like I was gaining weight. You know, my daughter came to me and was like, because y'all know I buy good clothes. I started restructuring my closet. I bought a few key pieces, but nothing really because I have a lot of clothes. But getting rid of what I'm not gonna wear, like I told y'all, those sweatsuits got tossed in the back of the fucking closet. I lived in sweatsuits for the last fucking 6 years. I damn near lived this way. I'm not wearing the shits no more. I've made that decision. I'm not wearing, I have matching sweats. I'm not wearing them no more. I'm not, unless I'm working out, and I don't work out in sweatsuits, but unless I'm working out with them, I'm just not wearing them. But like she came because I gave her a dress that I had. It was in a size medium. I'm not a medium no more, y'all. I gave her a dress and she was like, Mom, she said, she remembered when I wore the dress last. I wore it for a birthday, and she was like, You was a medium then? I was like, Are you calling me fat? I'm just like, and I thought about it. I'm like, damn. Again, I'm not fat. I'm good. I'm good. I like the way I look, but I'm just like, again, all of those things, it's like they have like, they're all connected. The, stress, gain weight, gives you wrinkles. Trying to figure, stressing about and anxiety about, things that you push to the last minute because you've been anxious all week. Makes you fat, gives you wrinkles. you know? So, like I said, plus y'all know she's by next year, this time, we'll know where she's going. In a year and a half, she won't fucking be here no more. She'll be in college somewhere. And then it's just me. And I've been telling y'all for a while, I'm, getting myself back to who I was pre 2020 insanity, all of these things, possibly dating again, are all I've invested my life, especially these last couple of years. Again, the world fell apart. Plus, I had a junior high schooler aiming for something specific. And I invested that time into her. I see a couple people here and there, but was I investing in a relationship? No. You can't even come to my house. Like, no. I don't have time. Before I date, but she was still young and, but like, I have time. I'm a sports mom. I'm trying to get my kids somewhere real specific. Not just, wherever she end up is where she end up. Y'all know me y'all know me well enough to know that I don't play them games. So I focused on what needed to be focused on, and I laxed. Well, again, whether it's the world fell apart, whether it was putting that same energy that I would have probably put in someone else, all of it, not part of it, all of it into this kid. And now saying, because again, I don't have to do as much for her no more. She's in 11th grade. She done signed up for a competition. Now we've been working on, she's doing a lot of things, but she just signed up. I got an email randomly Saturday confirming, as the parent, confirming that I knew, and I'm here. I start screaming her name, like, "What's this? Did you sign up for a scholarship competition?" "Yeah, mom." By herself. So that effort, again, I was putting into her, and then stressed out about YouTube or whatever the fuck, I can now put back into myself. And the structure I gave her all these years, because I'm batshit crazy half the time, but I have her locked and loaded from junior high. Let's be for real, from kindergarten. This, then this, then this, then this, then this. We had a plan since kindergarten. My structure has been put into her, and it tripled when junior high school hit, which I had none for myself or the channel. I would just get on here and just, give it to you. But since, again, it was, I guess, kind of depleting me, because again, I have her structured up. I know what she doing, how she doing, what she gonna apply for, what college tour we going on, when, everything. And I ain't got to do all of that no more over there. And now I have the mind, the time, the calm to put the discipline back into myself. Because she's going in a year and a half. And then what? You know, that girl told me that that I need to I need to get a. We gonna keep it a buck. She told me that I need to get married again. I'm not trying to get married again, but she told me I need to get married again. She told me, "Yeah, you need to marry. You need to get married again because when I leave here, I'm like, when you leave here, what? Because she know I don't, I do my little thing, but not nothing, she knows that nothing that's, and focus on me. She's happy as hell. I'm taking a dance class and I'm going to Pilates and shit. She's like, because leave it to you, the whole week will go by and you'll be on YouTube. The only way you'll go outside if you're gonna walk. If I know you go outside every day, is because you got to walk the dog. If you ain't got to walk the dog, you might not go outside, and that's some real shit. Because before, I used to go outside there every day, all the time. Because I was, again, ready. I had places to go, things to do. Even if we was on here, after here, I got to go. Even if I'm going to the movies by myself or meeting up with friends, grab a drink, go, whatever. I had shit to do. So I'm trying to get myself back shit to do. So my mind don't have the opportunity to just be rambling, I guess. This weekend just made me do today's upload. This weekend just made me do today's upload today instead of later during the week. So we are at war conflict. She said, the structure will help you going into your daughter's senior year. Senior year is not for the weak. I'm here now, and it's so many emotions on top of what is going on in the world. Yeah. She's already started working on her what's the word? Basically her who am I essay. Her damn, I can't remember the exact name of what the essay about, not the about me. It's not but it's kind of like an about me essay for her Common Core. She's already started. Like, again, she got this. I've structured the hell out of her. She got this. She got this when I didn't think she would have had this. Like I said, she doing things. She applying for shit. She did it. She got this. So I got to have this. Hey Bree, yes. Don't forget to click that like. Oh, my class starts in 4 minutes. I'm gonna have to get up out of here. For those of you, she said, for those of you who were able to pull yourself out of a funk, how did you do it? What was your deciding factor? I need all the help I can get. Okay, Pink Dot. Like I said, we are really focusing on that, doing that again, talking about what needs to be talked about, discussing what needs to be discussed, because this world is going to shit. However, like I said, we still need to pull it through, follow through, focus ourselves. We can't control none of that. None of it. But we can control ourselves. And I keep reiterating this. And I don't know. I just really need to get this point. Really. I keep saying this and I want y'all to really think about it. During the last depression, it was wars. It was a lot of crazy shit happening. And we were out here building the fucking Harlem Renaissance. We were out here doing spectacular things. While the world was in a fucking turmoil, while this country was in a fucking turmoil, raggedy, while these bitches was down there, they were out here. I was about to say something. I was about to say something wow, but we try to focus. We try not to get, we try not to make the brands feel away. So let's focus. But y'all know what I'm saying. And if we were doing that during the 20s and the 30s and all of this, when everything else was happening to all of these people here and around the world, we were bettering ourselves. We were doing this and doing that. And, yeah, we were struggling and shit, but we were still doing this and doing that and doing this and doing that. Like, that's where I think we need to focus. Because, again, they're still going to do what they're doing. These people are still going to be doing what the fuck they are used to doing. We can't control them. But we can't control ourselves. Okay. Oh, I got a minute left, child. I need to get the fuck up out of here. Let me mute you real quick. Like I said, tomorrow we will go. Our live streams are currently Mondays, Wednesdays, and Thursdays. No, Mondays, Wednesdays, and Fridays at 11 a.m. until I finish with this class, and then we'll go back to noon. On Tuesdays and Thursdays, I will be dropping videos at noon. Okay, and on the weekends, shorts, clips, members only content. If I do go live on the weekends, that's what we'll be dropping. I gotta get up out of here. Appreciate y'all. As always, I hope you live your life like it's golden, because there's no other way to live it.